Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Elvis Rodriguez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Second baseman, slugger.
Right here. Come on now.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Come on, big guy. One side. There you go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box now, John McConnell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Marshall, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
One down.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyson Chappelle. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tyson Chappelle.
The 0-1 on its way. Out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. The West Stars lead this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again,
Now batting,
Professor Slugger.
Second baseman, Professor Slugger.
Right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Chappelle moving to his right. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the designated hitter,
Now
Drew
batting.
Kirk. Comes into this
Designated
at-bat
hitter,
0 for 1 in the
Drew
ball game.
Kirk.
Lawrence stands at first with 1 out. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The West Prospects are on top here, 1-0. Ready for another chance?
The batter,
Professor Slugger.
baseman,
He comes in 0 for 2
Professor
thus far.
Slugger.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Ready for another shot now. George Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
George Herrera.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chappelle is there. And that's the second out of the inning. . Digging in once again, Joshua Corona. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Joshua Corona.
The 0-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner, leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Striding in once again, Professor Slugger, and their runners at the corners now.
Professor Slugger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Hey, your turn. Dive in right here. Hey, what's up right here?
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed win.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Ready once again, George
The
Herrera.
batter, catcher, George Herrera.
The 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I applaud his thinking right there. In this kind of game, you want to show off your speed and show the scouts what you can do. But this catcher's got a hose, and he just showed it to him. That's a tough jog back to the dugout right there.
Slugger leads off first with one away. He's on the move again from first. Strike taken, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Yeah, he was trying to show these scouts that he has some big-time speed, that he could do some damage on the Major League base pass, but it backfired on him. Hey, I applaud the aggressiveness, and so did the scouts, but it would have looked a whole lot better if he had slid in safely. He was trying to show these scouts that he has the speed to do some damage on the base pass. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory, and look on to the next one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The West came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Fred Locke is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now, our final line.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Tom Newcomb, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Rizika, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Set to deliver on 0-2 here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now in the box, Ryan Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ryan Harper.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Into the box, Professor Slugger. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Professor Slugger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No outs, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Come on, big guy.
Too high. 1-2. Belcher utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Popped him up. Harper will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in, JT Rotino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sammy Cowan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. The inning as it's sent out to second. Slugger. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Professor Slugger.
Second baseman, Professor Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Uribe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Cowan is under it. One away.
Well, it looked like his mechanics just broke down a little bit right there. He dipped his back shoulder a bit and couldn't stay on top of the ball. One thing these scouts look for is consistency with mechanics, so he's got to get that squared away next time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Rizika. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. One on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, I love to see a nice turn on the back end of that double play. Good feet, soft hands, and a quick release to complete the play. A player with that kind of glove will be an asset to any team that drafts him.
Striding into the box, Professor Slugger.
Second baseman, Professor Slugger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Harper has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Joe Hensley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hensley.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, Professor Slugger.
Second baseman, Professor Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, keep it going. Touch up for us right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And no one can get there as it falls. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
So stepping in, George Herrera.
Catcher, George Herrera.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Slugger on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Lock over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Joshua Corona. He singled his last time up. Runner at first here, one man out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The West Prospects came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Hubert Pena pitches well enough to get the W. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the West, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 19 runners on.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Ernest Gutierrez, a catcher from the International region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Eric Iwase, a starting pitcher from the International region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Miguel Campillo, a right fielder from the East region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Alexis Alonso, a second baseman from the East region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Jonathan Hage, a relief pitcher from the East region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Ron Garcia, a relief pitcher from the East region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Professor Slugger, a second baseman from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.